Hello everyone, I'm Chen from Hong University of Science and Technology. Today I'm going to introduce our recent work called Mixed Autoencoder for Self-supervised visual representation learning. This work has been accepted by CVPR 2023. In this work, we explore the usage of image mixing as an effective data augmentation for mask image modeling. We theoretically analyze the underlying differences between MLM and previous supervisions like contrastive and supervised learning, and then prepares our mixed autoencoder, which achieves total performance with superior efficiency. Specifically, our mixed autoencoder can support iBOT, a strong MLM method combined with contrastive learning with 2 times training acceleration. As we know, currently there are 2 representative methodologies for self-supervised learning. One is the contrastive learning, which learns by discriminating positive samples from negative ones. Although simple, contrastive learning relies on strong data augmentation pipelines to achieve good representation learning results. Instead, MAE masked autoencoder, a representative MIM method, learns by masking and then reconstructing image pixels. Different from contrastive learning, MAE performs even worse when combined with color jittering, an inevitably important augmentation for contrastive learning, suggesting that MIM methods might possess a different preference for data augmentations. While in this work, we will demonstrate that image mixing might be one of the answers. To do that, we first construct a simple mixing baseline. Given a mixing ratio R and a randomly sampled mixing mask M, we perform symmetric mixing within a group of clean images to generate the mixed samples. The mixed samples are then taken as input to the visual encoder for feature extractions. The extracted features are then unmixed by inserting a special mask token, the same with MAE, and then taken as input to a shared decoder for pixel reconstructions. Although simple, we find that this mixing baseline will instead ease the reconstruction method by conducting a mutual information analysis. Specifically, we can prove that the mutual information between the mixed input here and the reconstruction target x1 here, the mutual information between these two is actually no smaller than the mutual information between the MAE input, the mask input, and the reconstruction target x1. It suggests that image mixing will improve the mutual information between the model inputs and the model targets, while, as we know, masking is actually introduced to decrease the MR instead. Therefore, the reconstruction pretetask is actually eased instead of enhanced with the usage of image mixing. On the other hand, we observe that the conclusion here, its conclusion is actually target invariant, suggesting that the reconstruction target x1 here can also be any other interesting targets like the positive samples for contrastive learning or the human annotations for supervised learning, while for these two, the MR increasement is actually appealing. So this is why previously popular augmentations like color jittering might not be suitable for MIM if there are not any specific adaptations for the augmentations. Based on this observation to empower mixing augmentation for MAE in this work, we propose a simple assistance pretetask called homologous recognition, which explicitly requires each patch to recognize and only attend to homologous patches from the same image. To do that, we first adopt an additional top K sampling operation in the standard multi-head self-attention calculation. And to verify the accuracy of homologous attention, we propose the homologous contrastive to encourage features of homologous patches to be similar. Different from iBOT, the homologous contrastive here performs as a regularization term instead of a separate self-supervision, as demonstrated by our ablation in the right table here. Finally, we formulate the mixed autoencoder in a multitask learning manner by optimizing the pixel reconstruction loss and the homologous contrastive loss simultaneously. Moreover, we find that by reconstructing the mixed images, we can achieve object-aware pre-training without any specific modules thanks to the single-century object guarantee of the ImageNet dataset. Compared with MAE, which mainly focus on the most discriminated patches like the boundaries or the edges. Our mixed autoencoder can discover foreground object patches more precisely and completely. Although simple, our ImageNet pre-trained mixed autoencoder can achieve certain performance under various pre-training epochs and overheads. Mixed autoencoder demonstrates superior training efficiency. It achieves the best performance calculation trade-off among MI and augmentation methods. Moreover, it can even exceed the strong iBOT baseline with a 2 times pre-training acceleration. Thanks to the object-aware pre-training, our mixed autoencoder can achieve more significant improvement on downstream dense perception tasks like semantic segmentation and object detection. We further evaluate the transferability of the learned representation of mixed autoencoder on 11 downstream classification tasks. Our mixed autoencoder can successfully support both the ResNet and ViT counterparts. We further analyze the effect of homologous recognitions by visualizing the top-K sample accuracy of homologous attention among different layers and epochs. With the usage of homologous contrastive, we observe that the accuracy is significantly stabilized and remains around 70% when trained for only 20 epochs on ImageNet. However, we also notice that the accuracy is still far from 100%, suggesting that potential future improvement space is still existing here. Thank you for listening. If you are interested in our work, please check more details in our paper, and also very welcome to join our offline poster session in Vancouver, Canada.